It is vital that women who have fought to get to the top, lend a hand to women coming after them, sharing their stories and acting as role models. The UK has led the fight against malaria for a long time, for well over a century in fact. Fighting malaria not only has a positive impact on improving health services in developing countries, it also increases their economic growth and productivity. Our armed forces don't just do something. They are something. They are the embodiment of hope and of our values. Our future defense relationship with Europe should be complementary, and not in competition to NATO. It must be effective, too. The Iraq Historic Allegations Team, or IHAT, was established with honorable intentions. But, of the many thousands of allegations put to IHAT, only a small proportion merited full investigation, and only a handful might lead to a prosecution. Some claims were entirely spurious. Protecting the peace of those who have laid their lives on the line for our nation is my personal priority. Our quality of life and our way of life is dependent on the Royal Navy and the other armed forces. It's manifestly in everyone's interest if the UK leaves the EU in an orderly, friendly and constructive way. Gender diversity brings prosperity, to the country that sees its economy grow, to the business seeking to raise its profits, and to the woman who gets the job her efforts and talents merit. Businesses must ensure that inclusivity and accessibility is embedded in the education of tomorrow's planners and designers, and they must increase the amount of consumer information available to the public and enable the production and swift take-up of products and services disabled people want and need. When we hear the word slavery, it can be easy to dismiss it as a relic, a crime from the history books, a shameful chapter of our past. But sadly it is very much part of our world today. If the Royal Navy and wider defence is to deliver on the ambitions of our country, we must tackle the inadequate funding and political thinking that undermine the best armed forces in the world. Our defence capabilities are critical to securing our interests and guarding our way of life, and they must be properly funded. Veterans and serving personnel alike have been hounded by processes often not motivated by the pursuit of justice. We've seen unscrupulous legal firms racking up legal aid bills for fabricated accusations. And we've seen attempts by them to pursue cases that stand no chance of a conviction, putting those accused through hell. There are dangers to riding the tiger of populism. We should be proud that we are bringing hope around the world in times of dire need. I know the majority of the British public wants to help when they see suffering. There are many nations in the world that believe in freedom. Britain and America are two such nations who also believe in freedom's defense.